color me surprised? I had no idea the growth of my channel. I mean, for one, I've only really posted things as I felt necessary for me to say something. Or I've preferred to collaborate with other people in something that's been a much larger project. Within all of this, I've, I guess, forgotten about how much people have wanted to hear specifically my voice. Now I look and see, I want to say thank you, but I also want to say I owe you more. I want to do that. I absolutely do. The original plan for this, the way that this whole thing started, was completely different than what I wanted to do with it in the first place. I had to essentially establish myself and defend myself. That being the set of videos that explains the misunderstanding a lot of people had about me. And now fortunately, it's that misunderstanding which has turned into something that is now very beneficial to other people. I like to dig down into something that I am suspect of. And in a lot of cases, I really do want to be wrong. But as I've done so over the, I guess, past year, what I find is what I find. And what I've always wanted to do is empower people to realize that it is okay to ask questions. It is okay to do your own research and compare it with others. Say, does this make sense? You know, trust your gut, trust your instincts.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am. This is Michael from GPS support. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, ma'am. Thanks for asking. Your case has been assigned to me regarding your GPS update.
Always. If something doesn't seem right, go for it. I mean, and in the process, you also strengthen yourself as a person to not be taken advantage of. Another thing that I've always told people in regards to my focus on, I've also been somebody that has had a focus on mental health in a variety of ways. But ultimately, I've wanted to show people that it's entirely possible to bring yourself back out of it. Yes, I know that it's incredibly hard to do so. I'm dealing with a lot of that myself. People that have been, I would say, rather critical and also a little bit harsh in the way that I attempt to make a living. Somebody that is disabled in a way, at least for now, I have to be very creative about the way that I support myself, having very few resources. I live in a very poor state, not many around me.
All these cables seem to work with each other. So what's the update? It's just my mother said that she needed it because she takes this around with her when she goes on her walk sometimes out of her car. So just so that I know, because if she gets lost with it or something, you know, is there going to be any extra information for that? Because she's kind of an older lady.
Uh, no, there's no extra information.
Since I was just wondering what the need for the update was, because, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Okay.
I do is I hope to put information out there that people find beneficial in some way, something that they find value in and can appreciate. If it does, then hopefully people will feel that they will want to support me. It came as such a surprise to me to see how many people did, just in numbers.
Oh. No, this. I mean, I'm on my computer.
No, it's a Chromebook, ma'am. Chromebook don't have any internal memory. For downloading the map, it requires minimum 10 gigabyte space on the computer. And on the Chromebook, you don't have any internal memory, so you cannot download the map on your Chromebook.
I didn't realize that my count was at that. So I feel that it's appropriate to say thank you. And for those that have, you know, even in times where people have been highly suspicious of me, giving me way more credit of being some sort of, you know, badass than I really am. I mean, it's not that much. I do like to research. I do like to look into things. I do like to empower people with information. That's my enjoyment. That's my passion. The root of all of this is essentially education and awareness to strengthen yourself to be more resourceful. That's what I aim to do. And a lot of that is based on really nerdy stuff. I'm at my core a nerd. I like to dig things up on the internet and present. Let the evidence speak for itself, if you will. My main focus and my passion is on scambaiting. And that's what you're about to see on this channel. Looking into that, understanding how it works, and collaborating with other individuals that I feel immensely privileged to be working with. Looking into scams, such as the ones that take place in India, tech support scams, scams that claim to be the Social Security Administration, that you're guilty of some sort of crime, usually dealing with you being in Texas and having 22 pounds of cocaine in your Toyota Gorilla.
And on the holidays, is that going well for you?
Yes, it's going well, ma'am.
Good. Very good. Yeah, my
Do you
mom.
have any plans for the Christmas?
Well, it's my mom's having to stay in town because she's not been doing too well with her health. That's why I'm trying to get this updated for her because she likes to go on her walks,
I look forward to doing those sorts of that sort of content. I already have done a bit of it that I've not done anything with. I feel a bit more inspired. Additionally, this is all made possible by the fact that the kindness and the generosity of so many people has helped me continue on. I still struggle, very much so. I still get a lot of hate from people, very much so, because I'm one of the first people that raises their hands and questions things, and I'm like, this sounds like bullshit. Okay, wait, maybe I'm a little bit more tactful than that. Beg your pardon. Explain it again? So, no one, especially somebody that's being honest with you, should really ever get that angry or upset whenever you're questioning something.
Wait, so is this actually Garmin support?
We are third-party service provider. We are providing support for the Garmin. Garmin is manufacturer of the product, and we are providing support.
Yeah.
I mean, you are aware of the fact that this is a complete scam, right? Simply because you want clarification or you want to know that they're not talking rubbish. I pointed that out at the beginning of this year, received a lot of hate for it, and finally feel empowered to just say, hey, here's what I knew that was going on the entire time. And here is all of the proof to back it up. I still have a really hard time saying receipts because as it is, I'm broke. Nothing's being purchased. Trust me. I can't show you receipts of anything because I don't have money to spend. But I do have evidence. Sorry, I'm just not hip with terms. Like if I'm throwing shade at somebody, chances are I'm beating them with an umbrella. I don't know how else to do that, really. A lot of the focus of what I'm doing is going to be on learning how to use technology a bit better, making it easy and making it entertaining to understand, look at, utilize. I do have a way for people to support me. It's not a Patreon, but it's something that's quite similar that allows people to support me in a one-off tip sort of way until I can get something that's a little bit more, I guess, stable and sort of a plan going on. There's still a few things I have to do. And yes, I deserve to do something that allows me to keep the lights on. I know. It's weird that I ask to be paid for certain things that I offer, that I've professionally done for 15 years. But I'd like to be charitable, but that's just not the way that our society works right now. We live in a society or something. This is my thank you video. It's been incredibly scattered. I'll leave links down below to where you can support me. There is a goal that I'm aiming at right now that's quite small, as well as the fact that on that particular platform, I do get a little bit more, into my, I guess you could say, personal life, if people are interested in hearing about that kind of thing. So on this channel, we're going to be talking to criminals with different voices.
Sorry, what is it?
You are aware of the fact that this is a complete scam, right? That you're going to tell me that there's something wrong with my computer, not with the GPS?
Ma'am, this is the computer you are using that it shows that it's not compatible.
No, because I'm using a few different things to connect to you right now.
Because, it's really easy for, Karen to get on the computer. And, it's just, I see all these buttons and everything. And then there's, there's the red screen. I know about the blue screen of death, but I've never seen the red screen. Is this this should be a caution.
I need to work on that.
I mean, the southern one's real easy to do. This machine going over here, it gets real hot, and I think it's adding something to my bill. Your number popped up, so I'm guessing that you're responsible for whatever the hell's going on.
These things will be happening. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your understanding. I really appreciate it. I am basically just teetering at about 1,000 subscribers. I didn't think that would ever happen. I didn't set out for that to happen, but fuck it. Let's do something with it.
Computer will not be able to update the GPS.
Neither with you, actually.
This computer I cannot update.
No, because you aren't actually updating anything. Because I know exactly what you're about to tell me.
What are you talking about?
Oh, because I've known since I've been calling you exactly what it is that you're going to be telling me. See, I've been 10 steps ahead of you in every direction since we've been on this phone call.
Karen voice or not.
I've been aware, darling. Alright, come on, be a brave boy.